Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching my new video. I have the worst intros on whole YouTube. I have no idea. We just did it like once or twice and then it just stuck with me for some reason. So in this video, I'm testing out some Primark products and I'm showing you how to create this dollish, glowy, more natural look in comparison to my other looks. Other looks. And yeah, so if you're curious on how I created this look, keep on watching. Hello, how are you? ¿Cómo estás, mamacita, señorita? Today I have a very exciting video and I wanted to film this for quite a while, but you know, I didn't have time to like go over Primark because it's going to be a Primark video. That's why you're probably here. And I really didn't have the time. I didn't know if the products were there because, you know, this is not the US, so things are quite hard to find here. But I grabbed some products and I really want to try it. I am going to test, I think, 4 things. I picked up 4 things because I wanted to do a base video first before I'm going to do like a whole Primark video. I immediately grabbed things that caught my attention and I really wanted to try the foundation and the concealer. I saw this foundation in the video of Holly Boom. I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong, but I think it's like Holly Boom. She was super impressed because she said, oh, sorry, itchiness. She said that this foundation is exactly a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I really wanted to witness it myself, so that's why I grabbed this foundation. I do think it's way too dark, but hopefully we're going to make it work with some concealer. The concealer I grabbed is PS My Perfect Color Liquid Concealer. And then I grabbed this highlighter and oh my god, I swatched this, not this one, but you know, the tester, on my hand and I was like blown away. Even my husband said, oh my god, that's a nice highlighter. So if your husband says that, you know it's good. So I was also looking for bronzers, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find a nice one. But I grabbed a blush. It was like €2. Everything was so cheap. And this is the color Adored, which is a high pigment blusher. So we're going to use this as well. And I'm just, you know, very curious what it's going to do on my face and how it's going to look like. And I'm going to keep the rest of the makeup very natural because you guys seem to really like a natural look. Using a very nice pigment for that later. So to prime the face, I am going to use, oh my god, first I have a very nice tip for you guys. I tried using rose water on my face because my skin is super dehydrated. And it is really true that this hydrates like so good. And I love the fact that it's natural. I don't use natural products like all the time. But if I do get an option, I choose like, yeah, you know, if I do have an option, I go for the natural one. Kind of hypocrite because I use a lot of non-natural products, but I do think it's very nice for dehydrated skin. Love it. So I've put this on my face and now I'm going in with the Farsali Unicorn Essence and I'm going to use this as a primer. So a few drops of this. Oh, it feels so nice, so cold, and it smells amazing. So I grabbed the shade Toffee. Honestly, I knew it was going to be too dark, but the lighter shades were very pinky. Almost like grayish pinky, so I didn't like that at all. So I picked up Toffee and it was only €6, and I think the prices are different in every country. So the foundation doesn't have a pump, which is similar to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Oh my god, I think it's going to be way too dark. Going in with my beauty blender because if something, you know, if a foundation is very full covering, I like to use a beauty blender to get that natural finish. Very yellowish, and I think the color is almost exactly the same as cashew. Maybe I'll have cashew here. Okay, as you can see, the foundation is very yellow, almost like with an olive undertone, which I think it's super pretty with girls, you know, who has a very yellow undertone. I do have a yellow undertone, but not like yellow as this one. But the coverage is there. Can you see like all the blemishes over here and almost nothing over here except like a couple. But the coverage is amazing. I have to say it feels quite good. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. I can't even tell that I'm wearing foundation. Oh my god, coverage. Okay, so I can already see that this foundation has a matte finish. Although I'm not really into matte foundations, I do think that it doesn't look cakey or Doesn't look really dry, doesn't feel dry at all, because I don't like that feeling, so that's why I don't like matte foundations. This one, I'm not mad about. It actually looks really fine. The thing is, well, that's personal because I do love a dewy finish. The thing I don't like, but you know, I already knew that from the beginning, is the fact that it has a matte finish. But hopefully, you know, the concealer and highlighter will give this look a dewy finish, and I'm going to check what I think about the foundation at the end when it all kind of comes together. Concealer I grabbed is the My Perfect color. Hopefully this is going to be my perfect color. And this is in the shade Ivory. I think I picked up the lightest shade. Ooh, oh my god. I was in such a hurry I didn't even really take a close... Oh my god, coverage though. Didn't even took a close look to it. Just grabbed it and I left. Because I can't handle how crowded it is in Primark. Oh my god, I get a headache like in 5 minutes. The wand is weird because the wand is very flexible, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to highlight the parts where I would have normally highlighted. And hopefully, maybe I can do the jawline as well to kind of match the color to my neck. So grabbing a brush. So the coverage of this concealer is quite okay. But because I've picked up a lighter shade, you can still see a little bit of my dark circle. I do have to say my dark circles are more visible lately. No idea why. But the coverage is pretty good. And I think this one was also €3. Yeah, €3. Okay, so the thing is, I think because the foundation has a matte finish, the concealer is kind of sticky. I kind of feel some like resistance, you know, if you know what I mean, when I blend it with the beauty blender. But oh my god, the colors are off though, I have to say that. But I think the coverage is like medium. Not a huge fan of the concealer, but not really, you know, it's not the worst product either. I'm taking the contour kit from Anastasia. I'm going to use this shade to set the under eye. So now I'm going to bronze up the face with the same contour kit. I'm going to use this ashy color and then warm it up with this brown color. So that's the bronzer. And now my favorite part, because we're going to use the highlighter. Oh my god, it looks so amazing on my hand. I can't even. There are two colors, well, at least in the Netherlands, there were two colors. This is the color I think was the most beautiful. And the other one was kind of like darker with a golden sheen to it. And then I swatched it on my hand and then it was like very pinkish. It was a beautiful highlighter, but it was a very pink highlighter with pinky glitters. And this was more wearable. It's very golden, champagne, silverish. So, oh my god, when I saw this, girl. So this is the PS Instagirl Iridescent highlighter in the shade Champagne. I'm so excited. I'm going in. Oh my god, oh, I think it's going to be too light, too silvery, but if you are more on the lighter side, oh my god, girl, you will love it. OMG. Pale girls, you need to run to Primark. For me, it's too silver, I guess, because it's going to look very ashy. So in combo with the foundation, it does look very gray and ashy on me. But apart from that, so if this is going to be like very suitable for your skin color, oh my god, it's going to be an amazing highlighter. And I didn't even put like a spray to it to get it more like pigmented. So if you're more on the pale side, you are going to love this. And it's only like €8. Can you? Oh my god. Oh, I wish it was my color. But the darker one had like a pinky sheen to it, and that's why I really didn't really like it as much as I like this one. We are trying to make this whole look work. So I'm going in with the blusher. Hopefully we are going to get rid of the ashy color. This is in the shade Adored, which was only €2, and it's very high pigmented, it says. So I'm going in slightly. Okay, this is way too pinky. Oh my god. I have no idea, guys, if this is going to work. Usually I prefer a more peachy or brown blush, if you know what I mean. Okay, we just pretend that this is a J-Lo look. you know. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows off camera and I will be back with the eye makeup and the lips. So I'm back with my brows on and we're moving on to eyeshadow. I am going to use the Anastasia contour kit and going to use this color as an eyeshadow, and then we're going in with one pigment, and I think that's it for the eyes. Just going to make this a little warmer, don't think about it too much. I'm using the same color on my lower lash line. I'm taking a little bit of this cream. It's a beautiful rose golden bronzy shade. Using that on my eyelid. As you can see, it's very, very pretty. So now I'm grabbing the pigment. I'm going to dab it on the cream. Oh my god, isn't this so freaking beautiful? Also going to put this on my inner corners. So for this look, believe it or not, I'm not going to do use fake lashes. I'm going to use a mascara. And I think like 90% of you says yes right now. So I'm grabbing my one of my favorite mascaras and I'll be right back. So for mascara, I'm going to use the Iconic London Boom Mascara, which is one of my favorite at the moment, together with the MAC Extra Dimension Lash Mascara. I'm going to use an eyelash curler. I haven't been wearing eyelashes for a couple of days, so I'm guessing mascara is going to look extra good today. I'm using the House of Lashes curler. Okay, now I really need to stop or else it's going to look very clumsy. Stop right here. So here's a little trick, tip, advice, whatever you like to call it. Usually I wear a more warmer toned blush, kind of like more peachy, more like brownish, orangey. So now this is quite a cool toned, not really a base, but a cool toned highlighter and blush. So when you're in a moment like this and you can't really fix it, go with a very cool toned lip color, because it's going to look like as if you did it on purpose, as if you're going for the dollish look, if you know what I mean. So if I would wear a warmer tone right now, it's going to look a bit off, if you know what I mean. So go in with a color that is similar to the blush and the highlighter and everything you have going on your face. So that's why we're going to use a very cool toned gloss, and I think it's going to make the look very girly, kind of like a dollish look, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm going in with Whirl lip liner because it's almost similar to my lip color. So by the way, this is the Dose of Colors gloss in Dolly. You know, the doll look? Oh my god. Oh, I love these glosses so much. They smell amazing. They're very thick. They make your lips look very plumpy. And they're not sticky. So there you have this look. I hope you guys liked it. I actually kind of like how it came out eventually, because I thought, you know, this is going nowhere, because the foundation was, oh my god, so yellow. And I think it's still yellow, but it isn't as worse as in the beginning. So with the right concealer, with the right bronzer, you can actually almost, no, you can't make everything work, but you can do a lot with those two. And yeah, I kept it very simple, I have to say, because you know we're here for the Primark products. I did like the concealer. Well, let me take a close look. Okay. Oh my god, I do have some fallouts from the glitter. I do love the fact that the concealer doesn't really crease as much as I thought it would, because it's not very on the, because it's not very on the smooth, very on the dewy side. It's more like a, yeah, it's more like a, not really a matte finish, not really a dewy finish. It is quite like, what is it called in English? Stroef. In Dutch we say stroef. Well, I don't know. It's very it's not very, it's opposite of, you know, smooth and gliding. Yeah. And same goes for the foundation, but I have to say honestly, the foundation is very nice. If your favorite foundation is the Double Wear from Estee Lauder, I do have to say this is a very good dupe. I personally am not a huge fan of, you know, like foundations with a matte finish, but I do have to say that I really love the foundation, and it's weird that I'm going to say it, but I do love the undertone. Now, if I look in the mirror, I know it's still a little bit yellow, but if I do have a little bit more of a tan, I think that like the shade is going to look amazing on me. For some reason, I don't know, it brings out like, I don't know, something in my face. Do you know what I mean? Can you like see it, or am I talking like BS right now? The highlighter is amazing. I think if you're going to apply it more damp, you know, with a damp brush, it's going to look even more like bam, like shiny. Personally, for me, the highlighter was a little bit more on the ashy side because it's just too silvery and too light. But it is an amazing highlighter. Maybe not the color for me, but it is an amazing highlighter. So I would definitely use it as an eyeshadow or to highlight my inner corner. I would even use this highlighter on top of a more like a golden highlighter to make it less yellow. So yeah, really love this one. The blusher is very pigmented, but it's definitely a good blusher for like €2. I don't see like anything wrong with a blush, but you know, what can possibly go wrong with a blush? It's not powdery or whatever. Not my favorite color blush, but I do think with this kind of look, it, you know, we made it work. We made it work, girl. So hopefully you'll find this mini first impression video a little helpful. Hopefully you like the way this look came out. And you know, guys, I listened to you. You said more natural looks. Natural. So here's a natural look. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me everywhere, you know the drill. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Okay. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.